On a quiet morning in September 2007, 14-year-old Andrew Gosden walked out of his home in Doncaster, South Yorkshire, and never returned. What makes his disappearance so unsettling is not just that he vanished, but how deliberately every step of his journey seemed to unfold. That day began like any other. Andrew was expected at school, but instead of boarding the school bus, he made a different decision. After his parents left for work, he returned home, changed out of his uniform, and withdrew £200 from his bank account, almost all of his savings. He also left behind several things he normally valued, including his passport, his gaming console charger, and unused birthday money. Nothing about his actions clearly explained where he intended to go. Later that morning, Andrew walked to Doncaster railway station and purchased a one-way ticket to London King's Cross. When offered a cheaper return fare, he declined. That detail would later become one of many small but haunting questions in the case. A fellow passenger later reported sitting near him during the journey. He described Andrew as calm and quiet, seemingly absorbed in a handheld game as the train made its way toward the capital. At approximately 11:25 a.m., Andrew arrived in London. CCTV footage captured him leaving King's Cross Station, walking through the concourse alone. After that moment, he disappeared from public view. No confirmed sightings have ever been made again. As investigators began piecing together his background, they found something even more unusual. Despite extensive searches of his home, school records, and digital activity, there was no evidence that Andrew had an online presence. No social media accounts, no emails, and no signs of secret communication were discovered. For a teenager in 2007, this stood out. Family members described Andrew as intelligent, quiet, and dependable. He had perfect school attendance and showed no obvious signs of distress or plans to run away. Nothing in his day-to-day life clearly indicated what might have led to his decision to travel to London alone. Over the years, police have followed thousands of reported sightings and leads, both in the UK and abroad. Most have led to dead ends, but the search has never fully stopped. In December 2021, the case took a new turn when South Yorkshire Police arrested two men on suspicion of kidnapping and human trafficking. Electronic devices were seized as part of the investigation. However, after extensive inquiries, both men were released without charge in 2023, and police later stated they did not believe the individuals were involved. Despite these developments, Andrew's disappearance remains unsolved. More than 15 years later, one question continues to define the case: what brought a 14-year-old boy alone to London that morning, and where did he go after stepping out of King's Cross Station? For Andrew's family, and for investigators, the search for answers continues.